Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the incredible mind of Steve Jobs, a visionary who didn't just create products, but redefined entire industries. Steve's journey from a young, determined entrepreneur to the mastermind behind Apple is packed with lessons that can transform how you approach your own goals. In this video, we'll explore how his relentless perseverance, ability to focus on what's essential, and willingness to disrupt the status quo led him to revolutionize the world. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a professional looking to advance your career, or simply someone seeking inspiration, Steve's story holds valuable insights that can help you achieve your own extraordinary success. Perseverance and persistence. One of the most impressive examples of Steve Jobs' perseverance and persistence is his experience in securing a job at Atari. At that time, Jobs was young and inexperienced, but he showed up for the interview and boldly stated that he wouldn't leave until he was hired. This is not just a story about getting a job, it's a demonstration of his determination and self-confidence, which became the cornerstones of his future success. Jobs understood that achieving a goal requires not only skills, but also a strong belief in oneself and the willingness to fight for one's place in the world. Imagine yourself in Jobs' position. You're searching for your dream job, but during the interview, you're told that you won't be hired. What would you do? Most people might give up and continue looking for other opportunities, but Jobs wasn't ready to give up. He knew what he wanted and was prepared to act to achieve it. This quality not only helped him secure a job at Atari, but also eventually led him to found a company that changed the world. Now imagine that you need to get a promotion at your current job or win a significant project. Instead of simply applying and waiting for a response, you could take the initiative, propose a new approach, demonstrate your readiness to take on challenges, or even tackle a difficult task that no one else wants to do. Like Jobs, you can prove that you're not just one of the many, but someone who is ready to go the extra mile to achieve your goal. The return to Apple. In 1997, Steve Jobs returned to Apple, a company he had once founded, but that was now on the brink of bankruptcy. His return was fraught with serious challenges. The company was losing market share, and its products were failing to excite customers. At this moment, Jobs demonstrated his ability to make tough decisions. Instead of trying to save everything at once, he focused on a few key products and got rid of unnecessary and failed projects like the Newton personal digital assistant. This story illustrates the importance of focus and the ability to distinguish the essential from the secondary. Jobs knew that his task wasn't just to bring Apple back to life, but to do so in a way that would make the company a market leader again. He reduced the product line to concentrate on creating the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad, devices that revolutionized technology and defined the company's future. Think about how you can apply this approach in your life. Perhaps you are currently working on multiple projects or goals simultaneously, but feel that none of them are progressing as you'd like. Instead of spreading yourself too thin, focus on the most important and promising tasks. Identify which ones can deliver the greatest results and fully dedicate yourself to their completion. This will help you not only finish them successfully, but also open up new growth opportunities. Presentations as an art form. Steve Jobs was not only an outstanding entrepreneur, but also a master of presentations. He believed that a successful product presentation wasn't just about demonstrating its features, but about creating an enchanting show. Every one of Jobs' presentations was meticulously planned, from the choice of words to the visual design, and even how he moved on stage. He knew how to capture the audience's attention and make people fall in love with his products. Now imagine that you need to present your project or product to important clients or management. Instead of simply talking about the features and benefits, try approaching it as creating a show. Imagine that you're not just informing, but inspiring. For example, if you're presenting a new car, hold the presentation on a racetrack or show a crash test to demonstrate the car's safety and power. If it's a new gadget, create a scenario where this gadget saves the day. Let people see how it changes lives. Jobs showed that emotions and impressions can be even more important than facts and figures. He understood that people buy not just a product, but the emotion it evokes. Use this principle in your work, and you'll see how your audience begins to perceive you and your ideas in a completely different light. Minimalism in design. Steve Jobs wasn't just a proponent of minimalism, he transformed it into a philosophy that permeated every aspect of Apple. For Jobs, minimalism was not only about aesthetics, but also about functionality. He believed that the best design is one that removes everything unnecessary, leaving only what's essential. Take the iPhone as an example. Its minimalist design with just one button on the front was revolutionary in the world of smartphones. This approach allowed users to intuitively understand how the device worked without needing complex instructions. Now imagine that you need to develop a new product or service. Instead of trying to add as many features as possible, focus on what's truly important. Jobs believed that it's not just about what you create, but also about what you choose not to create. Perhaps you should reduce the number of features offered to concentrate on those that truly solve your customers' problems. Imagine you're designing a new mobile banking app. Instead of offering a plethora of options and settings, create an interface that's intuitive and easy to use by removing all unnecessary elements. Your customers will appreciate this because they'll receive a product that truly helps them solve their problems rather than confusing them. This minimalist approach not only improves the quality of the product, but also creates a unique user experience that sets you apart from the competition. The strategy of disruption. Steve Jobs understood that to achieve significant success, one must be willing to disrupt existing, outdated models and create something fundamentally new. He often emphasized that technological revolutions are only possible through radical change. When Jobs returned to Apple, he encountered a company burdened with numerous projects, many of which were unpromising. Taking charge, he made a series of tough decisions, cutting many ineffective projects like the Newton, to focus on creating products that had the potential to truly change the world. The result? The iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad, products that dramatically reshaped the technology market. Try to imagine yourself as a leader or entrepreneur tasked with taking your company to the next level. Instead of trying to improve what already exists, perhaps it's worth considering which processes or products require a radical overhaul. For example, if you own an auto repair shop and your customers are complaining about long service times, rather than hiring more staff or expanding the shop, consider rethinking the service process itself. Maybe you should invest in new equipment or automate part of the work to reduce waiting times. This strategy of disrupting outdated models might seem risky, but it opens the door to significant improvements and allows you to stand out from the competition. Like Jobs, don't be afraid to go against the grain, and you'll see how your radical decisions can lead to success beyond what you ever imagined. Motivation and the power of words. Steve Jobs was not just an outstanding entrepreneur, but also a master of words. His quotes continue to inspire people around the world, motivating them to follow their dreams and overcome challenges. His words hold profound wisdom that can help you rethink your goals and approach to life. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. These words from Jobs not only inspire but urge us to trust ourselves in our inner feelings. Imagine being at a crossroads, with many enticing paths ahead, but uncertain which to choose. Perhaps you are facing doubts and wondering whether to pursue a dream that seems too bold or even unattainable. Jobs reminds us that sometimes the answers lie within us, and it is our heart and intuition that will guide us in the right direction. Picture yourself wanting to start your own venture, but being held back by fears and insecurities. You might think the idea is too risky or that you're not qualified enough, but Jobs teaches us to listen to our inner voice and follow it despite the obstacles. Like Steve Jobs, you can find strength in trusting your instincts and not being afraid to take the path that feels right for you. This path might lead you to success beyond your wildest dreams. Having a goal is what gives life meaning and enjoyment. It not only contributes to better health and longevity, but also provides a spark of optimism during tough times. This quote from Jobs emphasizes the importance of having a goal in life. He understood that without a clear sense of purpose, life loses its edge and joy. A goal is not just an endpoint, but a motivator that carries us through all trials and tribulations. When you have a goal, every obstacle on the way becomes a stepping stone rather than a hindrance. Think about your current goal. Maybe you want to master a new profession, start a business, or achieve a fitness level you've been dreaming of. Having a clear goal helps you overcome any difficulties because you know what you're striving for. Like Jobs, you can use your goal as an anchor that keeps you steady during the toughest moments. It not only empowers you, but also fills your life with meaning and joy from achieving what you set out to accomplish. It's not about working 12 hours a day, it's about working smart. This Jobs aphorism reminds us of the importance of efficiency and intellectual approach to work. Jobs knew that merely spending time at work wasn't enough to achieve success. It's crucial not just to work longer, but to work smarter. Imagine you have a task at work or in your business that requires your attention. You could spend many hours solving it, but that doesn't guarantee success. Instead, try Jobs' approach. Think strategically. Look for ways to improve the process, implement innovations, and use your resources as effectively as possible. Perhaps this means automating routine tasks, delegating parts of the work, or finding a new approach to the problem. Like Jobs, you can achieve significant results by learning to work not harder, but smarter. This will not only help you reach your goals faster, but also free up time for other important aspects of your life. As we've seen, Steve Jobs' approach to life and business wasn't just about thinking differently, it was about acting differently. By adopting his principles, whether it's embracing minimalism, focusing on what truly matters, or daring to disrupt the norm, you too can pave the way to remarkable achievements. Remember, greatness isn't reserved for a select few. It's within your reach if you're willing to pursue your goals with the same determination and vision. So take these lessons to heart and start applying them today. Who knows? You might just be the next person to change the world.